Hot like 100. Hello.
Loading, strapped with the lyrics like I'm bowling. Keep pushing on, keep rolling. Didn't wanna listen, but I told him one more time. Your favorite MCs, bronze or silver. These raps here are golden. Cards on the table, there's no folding. Spit bars at the club, zoning. TikTok comes along, I get ripped off. Man get pissed off when I start lift off. Sweet like flavors, cookie and biscuit. Planty, yeah, the bars I get ripped off. Picked up my song, yo, every time I tripped up. Little petty turned into big rock. Me and my G's do everything mix up. Full circle, that everybody linked up. That's irrelevant, memory like an elephant. Keep it hard, but you know that it's elegant. Get mad, but always benevolent. Always moving up, just leveling. Constantly telling them rhyming, bridging. Cycle through these streets, I'm pedaling. Hibernating them bombs, she's back again. Oh, cause a little fire on the track again. Turn the music up, vibe like an icon. Yeah, if you want buff, we can go psycho. Head to head, bar to bar, turn a mic on. Turn the music up, vibe like an icon. Yeah, I don't mind, I'll do it for the hell of it, yeah. Elevate bars, I regulate, yeah. UK, we love the tune, just meditate. If they get it by now, then they kinda late. Man thinks he's a bad man, but he's kinda bait. Live every day like it's my last, celebrate. Mind on the task, recalibrate. Loaded, strapped with the lyrics like I'm bowling. Keep pushing on, keep rolling. Didn't wanna listen, but I told him. One more time, your favorite MCs, bronze or silver. Too bad, these vibes here are golden. Cards on the table, there's no folding. Spit bars at the club, zoning. That's irrelevant, memory like an elephant. Keep it hard, but you know that it's elegant. Get mad, but always benevolent. Always moving up, just leveling. Constantly telling them rhyming, breathing. Cycle through these streets, I'm pedaling. Hibernating them bombs, she's back again. Oh, cause the little fire on the track again. Turn the music on, vibe like an icon. Yeah, if you want buff, we can go psycho. Head to head, bar to bar, turn the mic on. Turn the music up, vibe like an icon. Who's the icon? Who's the icon? Icon.
Hello everyone, happy Monday. Hope you all had a great weekend. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe please. Thank you for joining me this wonderful Monday. Well, what an interesting web we weave. My goodness. Sometimes I just come on this podcast and I'm just like, where do we begin? And I cannot believe that I find myself talking about some of the things that I talk about on this podcast. It's just like, wow. You just never know what it's going to be on these royal streets. But here we are. And we're going to be here for as long as it's messy. Which will probably be for a while. Right, let's get to it, shall we? Well, I was out and about. Oh, some good news first. I was out and about today. Had the most amazing day, actually. Did a photo shoot today. Got some really, really great pictures. Definitely something that I would recommend if you are ever on holiday somewhere. Definitely check out Get Your Guide. I'm a partner with them, so I really recommend you using them. Some amazing experiences with Get Your Guide. And I also visited this like underwater basilica. And this is actually where they shot Inferno, Dan Brown's Inferno. I didn't know that this was actually in Turkey. So yeah, make sure that you follow me on my travel Instagram and the Nomad if you want to follow me on my travels. Right, on to the royal news. I think some of my my slides seem to be messed up. Oh, hang on, folks. Yeah, there's something wrong with my slides. Give me one moment. One moment. Sorry. Okay, we're back. Right, some other good news. Invictus posted this today, and we now have a clear view of all of the countries that are going to be participating. All the continents except for Antarctica and the Penguins are being represented for the first time. Great to see Nigeria there representing Africa. Hopefully we will get more countries as Invictus evolves and grows, which I'm sure that will be the case. But we have got Australia, Belgium, Canada, Colombia, Denmark, Estonia, France, Georgia, Germany, Israel, Italy, Jordan, Netherlands, New Zealand, United States, United Kingdom, Ukraine, Romania, Republic of Korea, Poland, and Nigeria. So good luck to all of the athletes, and just well done for Invictus and everybody involved. You know, obviously Harry is the face, but it's a huge team that goes behind organizing something like this, and it's looking like it's going to be a great event. Right, over in England, England and their king, the United Kingdom and its king. No further action will be taken by detectives who have been investigating cash for honours allegations involving Charles and the Prince's Foundation, the Metropolitan Police have said. Listen, there was no investigation in the first place. And I find it interesting that they've waited until after the coronation to actually announce this. Mind you, under UK law, I don't actually think that you can arrest the monarch. And I don't think that anybody can be arrested in the monarch's presence, which is why Andrew was always hiding under the Queen's skirt. But no further action for Charles and his cash money bags. We're out here in 2023 in the world of crypto, and Charles is still running around with cash money bags. Is it surprising? No, it's not surprising. But it's definitely a kick in the face. Mind you, the British royal family is the most expensive royal family in Europe. Coming next is the Netherlands, Norway, Sweden. Although I have to say, all three of those countries, standard of living in those countries is remarkably better. And then you've got Belgium, Denmark, and Spain. Spain, obviously, there was stuff going on with their former king and corruption and whatnot. But staggeringly more expensive is the British royal family, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure they had the most wealth. They definitely still control the most landmass out of all the other royal families. Insanity. Right, comment. Thank you so much, Lakiva. Thank you so much for joining the podcast. Love that you're here too. Yeah, Noi, live your best life. Try new things. Go to new places. I hope you do feel inspired. Thank you, Church Nelly, for posting the link to the Invictus merchandise shop. If you can't go to Invictus and you want to support, definitely check out the merch. What's left to be seen, though, is where the sporting events are going to be aired. I think it would be good if they actually just put them on like an online channel so we could just watch them online. but that's left to be seen. As and when I find out any information, I will let you know. Yes, Church Nelly, we are not surprised. Not surprised at all. Because, yes, Hemi fan, above the law. I don't think that they can arrest the monarch. And that in itself is quite problematic. Because the whole point of a constitutional monarchy is Parliament is meant to hold, the monarchy accountable, monarchy is meant to hold Parliament accountable. It's meant to be like a balance of the powers. Oh dear. And what do you have when you have a corrupt monarchy? I mean, we've always had a corrupt monarchy, but you know what I mean. Okay, next thing. Yeah, apparently. So I think that this is a distraction. And 3 people have been charged after lambs stolen. Listen, they're probably always stealing lambs and chickens and sheep and goats and whatever else they have on the Sandringham estate all the damn time. Why did this make the news today? When there's news about Charles and his cash money bags, when William continues to get roasted, and today we find out about some lambs being stolen. Honey, please. I hope the lambs are okay. But you know who's not okay? William. William is not okay because William continues to be roasted for missing the World Cup. I have to say, I find it quite interesting that people are more up in their feelings about William missing the World Cup than they were about Prince Andrew. Everything else seems to pee people off except for Prince Andrew. Anyway, interesting thing about William that I did not know was that he actually voted against Australia and New Zealand's World Cup bid. That the Prince of Wales will not be at the final is especially surprising and has been criticised by fans of the Lionesses, given he is not just a big soccer fan, but he is president of the England's Football Association since May 2006. Intriguingly enough, in his role as head of the FA, he has a vote on which nations host World Cups and voted against the Australia-New Zealand bid for the 2023 Women's World Cup, despite being both countries' future heir. Now, if you are Australian or from New Zealand, if they hold a referendum, how are you going to vote? You're going to vote for or against the monarchy? Maybe that's another reason why he didn't want to go. Because he didn't want to be embarrassed that he voted against them hosting the World Cup bid. And in order to help excuse William from not turning up, the bots have been out in full action, posting, copying and pasting the same message all over the place. I don't know why they think that this is a strategy that's going to continue to work, because it's just so easy to catch bots now. And literally hundreds of messages saying the same thing, giving the excuse that because Charles is king, Charles has to go first. Whatever excuse they want to give for William not going, we all know that Harry would have gone. End of story. We know that Harry would have gone. Really a severe miscalculation here by the palace. I mean, I don't even see why they couldn't have just sent Kate and Charlotte. That would have been not even child. Like, don't even send the child. They could have just sent Kate. Just wow. And then to add to all of this drama, unfortunately, the women's win, or Spain's win, is being overshadowed by this. I don't actually know exactly who this is. This is like one of the Spain representatives. I think he's one of like the head of the football association there. He grabbed one of the players, kissed her, and he also did it again to another player later on. And then I'm not gonna play the footage because it's just absolutely gross. But when they scored, he was standing right next to the Spanish queen and her daughter, who is 15 years old. This fool grabbed his balls and started jiggling his balls. No class, no manners, no sense of, I don't know. Just completely and utterly gross behavior. And he has been getting dragged. And she did come out and say that this made her feel uncomfortable. Just the audacity to do this in front of everyone. And it just shows how embedded I think this type of behavior is, that he thought that this was okay to do this. Very upsetting that this women's World Cup has kind of been almost overshadowed by all of this drama, by the fact that William wouldn't go, by the fact, this guy putting his lips all over the place and jiggling his balls around in front of the Queen and her daughter. Oi. And of course, they have tried to insert Harry into this. Miss Zoe Williams, please sit yourself down. Take several seats. Take several seats and take Harry's name out of your mouth. And you've also had former footballers calling out William also. And have you noticed how the other royals are just silent? Charles silent. Camilla, silent. Camilla is silent. While her friend, Piers Morgan, is dragging William. You're not going to tell me that there's not something brewing in the palace. I'm pretty sure that Camilla was adding some gasoline to the fire that's scrambling William at the moment. What was even more embarrassing was, the Spanish Queen. She did console the England team, which I thought was very classy, but it just showed William's absence. Now, I did not watch the game, but some people were saying that when moments like this happened and when they saw the Queen, the Spanish Queen, that the BBC were cutting away. I cannot confirm that. I don't know if anybody did watch the game. Is that true? I don't want to confirm or deny anything that I personally did not see, but this is what I was hearing. Whether or not that is true, though, BBC have done funky things like that before. So it wouldn't surprise me if it was true. But did anyone watch the game? Can you confirm that? Were they cutting away when they saw the Spanish Queen? Because it definitely highlighted the other members of the royal family in their absence, especially William being president of the FA. I don't know how William comes back to this and comes back from this, and I don't know how moving forward William can be president of the FA, because now if he shows up to any game, I mean, he got booed last time, but this time he will really get booed. I don't think he can ever show up to a football game ever again. I don't think he can. How does he after this? Oh wow. Wow. Okay. That is pretty much all I had to say. We're going to keep it nice, short, and sweet today. I will read through your comments and then we will wrap things up. Thank you as always for supporting. You are all amazing. Couldn't do it without you. Oh dear. Gwendolyn, hell is waiting for these unroyal vipers, indeed. I don't even know if hell wants them in there. Elaine, Charles can't be arrested. No royal can be arrested on royal grounds. And that is a damn shame. That needs to change. Julie said, Twitter is gone mad making excuses for the egg. What a fun day putting them in their place. I mean, yeah, there are some people making excuses for him. There are a lot of people who are not. Helen, you said, and sovereign immunity. means that the head of state, King Charles, cannot commit a legal wrong and is immune from civil suit or criminal persecution. Yeah, that definitely needs to change. Y'all, can you hear the cats meowing? I don't know why they're meowing. I have fed you. I have cleaned your litter. Why are you still meowing? Yeah, that's another thing, Carolyn. I think a lot of people have just realized, wow, these people are lazy. And it's like the floodgates have just opened now. We're from Prince of Pagan to Prince of Lazy. Yes, Julia, lots of positive hype about Invictus. And it's looking like the Commonwealth Games aren't even going to happen. But Invictus will. Hey, Petal, how are you? So nice to have you here. Hope you're doing good, darling. Everyone go check out Facts and Two Cents. Church Nelly or anyone, if you've got the link to Facts and Two Cents, can you please post it in the chat, please? Thank you. Please go and support other squaddy channels. Yes, that's exactly what that creeper was. Machismo. And what's even more distressing is that apparently the Spanish Football Association didn't even want to back the women's team. And here they are, they've won. Ugh. Anyway, let's look at the bright side. At least the women's game is getting a lot more attention finally, as it deserves. Much respect to those ladies, and congratulations to Spain and even England for getting to the final, even amidst all the drama. That's the most important thing here, but we're going to call out the creepiness as well. Yeah, Church Nelly, why are they mentioning Harry? They just have to drag Harry into this. The state of it. Yes, indeed, dear. There are no sense of decorum for some people. Some men will absolutely take liberties. Because in a situation like that, it would have been very awkward. Even though he was making her feel awkward, I think she would have felt very awkward to like slap him off and be like, get off me. Yeah, Joan Hickey, how is it about Harry? It's not, but they just have to put Harry's name in there. All right, who's gonna get the last word of the day? Yes, Agnes, the miscalculation is epic. Hugely epic. And the fact that he missed the Euros as well, and then using his daughter again. They don't know what they're doing in that palace. They just don't. I can't imagine what it would have been like for somebody like Megan, who is so organized and wants to do a lot as much as she can, to be dealing with people who are crying about 5 a.m. emails. Quite frankly, if we are paying for your operation to run to the tune of 100 million a year, oh, you better be up at 4 a.m. What are you complaining about 5 a.m. emails? You better be up at 4 a.m. I'm paying 100 million pounds of my taxpayer money to allow you to live in the lap of luxury. Get up at 4 a.m. complaining about 5 a.m. emails. Sit down. Very out of touch. They need more savvy advisors like Harry and Meghan. Oh, well, too bad, so sad. They lost them. Certainly, I personally would have grabbed a folding chair. Yeah, that was a folding chair moment. He needed a folding chair smacked down straight on them nasty lips of his that he couldn't keep to himself. All right, and with that, I will end the podcast there. Thank you you all for supporting, and couldn't do this without you. And I will see you tomorrow, and go and enjoy Barons. Ciao.
Hot like 100. Hello, 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 hello.
Loading, loading, strapped with the lyrics like I'm bowling, bowling. Keep pushing on, keep rolling, rolling. And when I listen, but I told him one more time. Your favorite MCs, bronze or silver. These raps here are golden, golden. Cards on the table, there's no folding. Spit bars at the club, zoning, zoning. TikTok come to London, get ripped off. Man get pissed off when I start lift off. Sweet like flavors, cookie and biscuit. Round here, yeah, the bars I get ripped off. Picked up my song, yo, every time I tripped up. Little petty under the big rock. Me and my G's do everything mix up. Full circle, now everybody linked up. That's irrelevant, memory like an elephant. Keep it hard, but you know that it's elegant. Get mad, but always benevolent. Always moving up, just leveling. Constantly telling and rhyming, bridging. Cycle through these streets, I'm pedaling. Hibernating and boom, she's back again. Oh, cause a little fire on the track again. Turn the music up, vibe like an icon. Icon, icon, yeah, if you want buff, we can go psycho. Psycho, psycho, head to head, bar to bar, turn a mic on. Mic on, mic on. Turn the music up, vibe like an icon. Icon, icon. Icon. Yeah, it's clear, it's evident. Yeah, I don't mind, I'll do it for the hell of it. Yeah, elevate bars, I regulate. Yeah, UK, we love the tune, just meditate. If we didn't get it by 9, then they kinda late. Man thinks he's a bad man, but he's kinda bait. Live every day like it's my last, celebrate. Mind on the task, we calibrate. Loaded, loaded, strapped with the lyrics like I'm bowling, bowling. Keep pushing on, keep rolling, rolling. Didn't wanna listen, but I told him. One more time, your favorite MCs, bronze or silver. Too bad these vibes here are golden. Cards on the table, there's no folding. Spit bars at the club, zoning, zoning. That's irrelevant, memory like an elephant. Keep it hard, but you know that it's elegant. Get mad, but always benevolent. Always moving up, just leveling. Constantly telling them rhyming, breathing. Cycle through these streets, I'm pedaling. Hibernating them, boom, she's back again. Oh, cause a little fire on the track again. Turn the music on, vibe like an icon. Icon, icon, yeah, if you want buff, we can go psycho. Psycho, psycho, head to head, bar to bar, turn a mic on. Mic on, mic on. Turn the music on, vibe like an icon. Icon, icon. Who's the icon? Who's the icon?